Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and today I wanted to share with you a summer/kind of fall recipe. I went over to a family member's house over the weekend and they had a pear tree and an Asian pear tree, which gave me the idea of making some delicious pear applesauce. Super easy, made in the Instant Pot with very minimal ingredients. So if you like applesauce, you're definitely gonna like pear applesauce. If you wanna know how to make it, please subscribe and keep watching. All right, welcome back. So the first thing I'm doing is I have my Instant Pot on the saute mode and I'm adding a couple tablespoons of coconut oil. This just really gives it a nice kind of buttery texture without adding too much oil, and then also just prevents anything from sticking to the bottom of the pan when it's cooking. So now I have some beautiful homegrown, not my home, but they're still homegrown pears. I have about 10 to 12 pears. I did have to pick them out and take out all the bad parts because they are homegrown, which means they don't have any type of pesticides to make them beautiful, but they are so delicious. I also added in a tablespoon of cinnamon and then a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and for a little added sweetness, a little bit of maple syrup. It's really up to your taste preference. And then about a 1/4 cup of water, and really that's all you need because the pears release so much liquid that you will find it very liquidy anyways. And then you give it all a good mix just to get all those flavors really kind of sticking to all of the pears. And then I added a tiny bit of lemon juice just for a little bit of citrus and gives it a little boost of flavor as well. And then that's it. You just give it a good mix, close the lid, make sure that it's on the sealing position, which means that no air is escaping, and 3 minutes on manual pressure, high pressure, and that's it. You just kind of let it release for a little bit. I let it naturally release for about 10 to 15 minutes, but that is all. And now I take my favorite tool, the immersion blender, and I just let it do its thing. This is one of my favorite kitchen tools. I've mentioned it a ton of times, but this makes it so I don't have to dirty up the blender. I can just mix my pear sauce right in the Instant Pot. And then that's it. You can see it's so nice and creamy. Everything is smooth. There's no big chunks, beautiful golden color. And what I like to do is I like to store it in mason jars so that it's really easy to just grab from the fridge and then eat it whenever you want. And that's really it. I was able to get about 3 small mason jars full of the pear applesauce, which is great because that gives us about a week and a half to finish this all up, which is about probably the most, since it is fresh with no additives or anything, about the most that I'd like to keep it in the fridge anyways. And yeah, that's really it. I just let it cool all the way to room temperature before I closed the lids and stored it in the fridge. And the next day we had this on top of our oatmeal, and it was absolutely delicious because it's just so fresh and you really cannot beat homegrown fruits and vegetables. All right, there you guys go. That is my easy Instant Pot pear applesauce with very minimal ingredients with fresh homegrown pears from the garden. Not my garden, but a family member's garden nonetheless. So if you guys love applesauce or just easy Instant Pot recipes, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, live life tastefully balanced.